Hey everybody! Today we are starting Unit 12. I think it's Unit 12. Yeah, it's Unit 12 in Foundations. And we're going to be talking about words that have more than one syllable. Now, if you have forgotten about syllables, I want to do a quick reminder. A syllable is how many parts a word has. And you can count how many syllables a word has by saying the word, and I'm going to go over 3 different ways that you can count the syllables. So the one way you can count syllables is to clap it out. So take this word for example. This is the word cat. I'm going to say it and I'm going to clap. Cat. And I clap my hands 1 time. So cat is a 1-syllable word. Another way you can count how many syllables are in a word are putting your hands on your belly and counting how many breaths you push out. Cat. Try it with me. Put your hand on your belly. Here we go. Cat. Did you feel your belly go out? How many times did it go out? Once, because cat is a 1-syllable word. And the third thing you can do to count how many syllables are in a word is to put your hand under your chin and count how many times it pushes down while you say the word. Here we go. Let's say cat. 1, 2, 3. Cat. How many times did you push down? Once. Right, because cat is a 1-syllable word. Same thing with the word bath. Let's clap it out. You ready? Here we go. Bath. Put your hand on your belly. Let's say it. Bath. And put your hand under your chin. Let's say it. Bath. These are 2 1-syllable words. But today, I want to talk about spelling and marking up 2-syllable words. So, I have the word cat here, but now I want you to try saying a different word. I want you to repeat after me. Catnip. Catnip. Awesome. Let's try clapping it out. Here we go. Catnip. How many syllables? On your belly. Here we go. Catnip. How many times? And under your chin. Here we go. Catnip. How many times did you push down? 2. Awesome. When we want to spell a 2-syllable word, we break it up into those 2 parts. So the first part was cat, and I'm going to go ahead and write it in this box. And the second part was nip. And when we put those word parts together, we have the word catnip, which I'm going to write right over here with no spaces. The reason I put the word parts in 2 boxes is to help me spell it. If I know I can spell one part and I know I can spell the other part, I can put them together and write the whole word, catnip. Let's try another word. Repeat after me. Bathtub. Bathtub. Okay, what's the first part? Bath. We know how to spell bath. And what's the second part? Tub. And we know how to spell tub. So I put 1 word part in each box. If we were using our magnet boards, you might remember that your magnet boards had boxes at the bottom, and that is to break apart the syllables that are in a word. So, bathtub is another 2-syllable word. All right. Almost ran out of room. Okay, now I want to teach you how we mark up a 2-syllable word. Well, normally when we have a 1-syllable word, we scoop the syllable, we scoop the word. But when we have a 2-syllable word, we scoop each of the syllables. So, catnip, 2 syllables. Watch what I'm going to do. Catnip. I scooped both of the syllables. They each got their own scoop. Now, I'm going to go ahead and look at the first syllable, cat. Cat has a short vowel sound. It's a closed syllable. So I'm going to mark cat as a closed syllable with a short vowel sound. Now let's move on to nip. Nip. Nip is also a closed syllable with a short vowel sound. And that is how you mark up catnip as a 2-syllable word. You mark up each syllable. All right, let's take a look at our next word, bathtub. Let's go ahead and scoop the syllables. Bath, tub. All right, bath, looking at the first syllable. It's a closed syllable. It has a short vowel sound, and it also has a digraph, so I'm going to underline it. And tub. Tub is a closed syllable word with a short vowel sound. All right, now how did I know where to scoop? Let me show you. This is the rule for dividing a word into syllables, for scooping the syllables. Whenever vowels are separated, okay, that means they're not next to each other, the word must be split into 2 parts or 2 syllables somewhere between the vowels. So take a look at the word catnip. Our A is over here, our I is over here, and we split it between the T and the N. For bathtub, our A is over here, our U is over here, and we keep the TH with bath because that makes it a closed syllable. And then we split it between the H and the T for bathtub. All right, let's take a look at a few more examples. They're down low, but I think you're going to be able to see them. All right, take a look at this word. Repeat after me. Cobweb. Cobweb. What's the first part? Cob. What's the second part? Web. All right, let's go ahead and mark it up. Take a look at the first syllable. Cob. It's a closed syllable with a short vowel sound. Let's take a look at the second syllable. Web. It is a closed syllable with a short vowel sound. And that's how we mark up cobweb. All right, repeat after me. Batman. Batman. What's the first part? Bat. What's the second part? Man. Take a look at bat. Again, closed syllable, short vowel sound. Take a look at man. Oh, I see a glued sound. It's also a closed syllable with a short vowel sound. Now, you might have noticed that catnip, bathtub, cobweb, and Batman are also compound words, but not all two-syllable words are compound words. Take a look down here. Repeat after me. Panic. Panic. Panic is when you worry. When you worry about something, you panic. Now, take a look at this word. Panic. I want to take a look at a place and find a place where it makes sense to split this word. We could say pan-ic. We're going to keep the N with the beginning, with the first syllable, to make it a closed syllable, okay? Because P-A, would not be a closed syllable. We need to make it pan. So we're going to scoop pan, and we're going to scoop ick, okay? Now let's take a look at both parts. Pan, closed syllable, glued sound. Mark your short vowel, pan. Ick. Ick is also a closed syllable with a short vowel sound. Because remember, to be a closed syllable, it just has to have a consonant closing it in, okay? And panic is not a compound word because ick is not a word. Let's take a look at this next word. Repeat after me. Publish. Publish. All right, let's see if we can find a good spot to split this into two syllables. All right, I want to make the U a closed syllable, so I need to keep the B. So what's the first part? Pub. What's the second part? Lish. Let's take a look at the first syllable. Pub. I have a short U sound, and it's closed in by the B, so it's closed with a short vowel sound. And then we have lish. We have a digraph we can mark up. We can mark it as a closed syllable and mark our I as a short vowel sound. Publish is when you make a book ready for everyone to read it. So when we're all done in Writer's Workshop and we have a book that's colored and it's our best handwriting and we can give it to somebody to read, we have published our book. So just a reminder, today and for the next few days in Foundations, we're going to be talking about marking up two-syllable words. And you always want to make sure that if there's a word that has two vowels that are separated, the syllables break somewhere between those two vowels. And if you need to keep a closed syllable, you find the consonant that's closest to the first vowel and it stays with the first syllable. Don't worry, we're going to do lots and lots of practice with this, with words of the day in the next couple of lessons. If you need to watch this video again, you know where to find it. See you later. Bye.